Is the 4-year cycle broken? No. No, it's not broken, my friends. This is the 4-year crypto cycle that we're looking at right now. And you can see something going on here. Yes, we have at the green arrow, we have been poopy time. We have been poopy time. However, it doesn't mean it's broken yet, okay? I've compiled some information here for you. A lot of people are wondering if it's broken. No, it's not broken. Based on all crypto data, this is the longest altcoin bear market. Yes, it is the longest altcoin bear market. And if you really want to go like, you know, specifics about what does that mean? Well, it could just be for others BTC to go and pretty much charge up towards the highs. This is the longest run ever. We have like been going down since. I mean, if you check it out now, we've been going down 1,127 days. In last cycle, it was going down for 1,065. And in the cycle before that, if you check it out, going back to 2013, see friends, it's hard to see the exact data here. However, if we go back to say, if you're starting from around March 2017, if you go back, you can actually check out the number of months and it lands you around 37 or 40 months. Okay, from behind that, which is the end of 2013. That's when we had like the big alt season, which was, say it was November, December of 2013, which is pretty much Litecoin. It's hard to grab all the data because a lot of the coins are dead, but we can use an example of say Litecoin and we can go back and just check it out, which I'll show you now. And you can observe right here, friends. So this is pretty much, this is 2013 November. So I know like technically we are not the longest technically, but that's because in 2013, that alt season happened in November, right? But like technically we are the longest as well. So what I mean by that, if we go and look at our others BTC, you remember the alt season was dead in May. Yeah. So technically we've been dead since May 2021. But if you go about and you actually look at everything, like you can't just say, well, you didn't like JPEGs like me, so therefore let's discount them. We can't do that. JPEGs, NFTs, they did run until like March 2022. And others BTC did make a higher high here because Luna went up at the very, very end. I know it's very, very controversial because you're like, wait a minute, but most like 70, 80, 90% of the coins never made a new all-time high in that 2021. I know. That's why it depends how you measure it. But you can't just look at the data and go, well, you weren't in the winning coin, so therefore negate it. You know, you can't do that. You have to look at it and be honest with it. So that's why this does suck because like we got the worst bull market ever, and then we've had the longest bear market. Yeah, so like if you really, really, really go, you're like, hey, Dogecoin mania, start from there. I mean, like we are easily way into the worst bear market ever. We're at, my gosh, well, look at these friends, like checking this out, my gosh, this is 45 bar, 45 months, my lord. Yeah, so it's literally, yeah, it's a long period of time, 4 years. And it's still going down. Like, it's not like we're like, you know, like moving up towards kind of the high. No, it's literally just made a new lower low around that period. So yeah, the brutality has been unmatched. And then I'm sure you've seen today the exciting news where we have, this just makes me laugh. Return of the soy. Return of the soy! So Soy Bankman-Fried has even come back, just showing you the resurrection prophecy. Might still be alive after all. Making the fun out of the most of every situation, friends. That's what we're here to do, okay? Now, the resurrection prophecy, it's still on the way. Donald Trump, the comeback king. We're bringing it all back. We're bringing everything back. That's what we're playing for. If you're looking at the data, yeah, in terms of comparing each cycle as well, you know why, friends. I've explained to you why we've been sucking ass in the macro factors, which I know no one likes to hear, but like, okay, I'm not going to change the answer just because no one likes to hear it. Because, okay, what do people want to hear? They want to hear that there's one seller that is ruining you right now. Because if you just kill him, you go up. People also want to hear like, oh, if Richard Hart could just stream, everything pumps. Or if Chainlink could get an ETF filing, it'd go up. Or if Vitalik just did a few push-ups, it'd go up. It's the macro factors. we place a lot of emphasis about that because it helps with product market fit and networking for the future in terms of like, you know, like solidifying, say, Pulse Chain as a protein upgrade version of Ethereum. We do have fun in that regards, and it is important, but it's not the most important factor. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, the Dixie's high, friends. The Dixie's high and the business ISM is low. They all mean the same thing, right? So when confidence is low, people are hoarding dollars more. And the US dollar, look at this, man, 819 days. It was freaking, man, this is 26 months it was in the red. In the previous years, look at this previous cycle, it was only 10 months in the red. And then this thing came out for like 12 months. And then if you look at this one as well, this was just freaking 6 months. So yeah, man, we've had, 26 months below 50. That pretty much means business confidence, like they've been okay, but they've been contracting. That's what it comes down to, you know? This is like, that's where you ask business, hey, how's business doing, right? It's not about them guessing. It's that they check every month. Hey, are you making more orders? Are you purchasing more inventory to make goods and services? Or are you purchasing less, you know? And when you're doing less than your baseline for freaking 26 months in a row, like we had the fake out. This was the ultimate fake out. That's why, man, we all got dicked. March 2024, look at this. It had one reading at 50.32 and then it just came back down. So that's just showing you how bad it was. Like we had one fake out reading. It is what it is. High interest rates, Joe Biden, the universe just had to play itself this way, and we can't do anything to resolve it until more time passes. You know, like Trump and tariffs that we're seeing play out. We do have the US dollar, the Dixie. As the Dixie goes down, business confidence goes up. So there you are. You're talking about the same thing here. And some people might also postulate that it's about, you know, the US Fed. Are they going to do some sort of monetary policy change? You know, we're all talking about the same thing here. And baby dolls, I really do have to stress to you. I have to stress to you, it's outside of our control. We literally can't do anything about it. Of course, it's caused Ethereum to be wrecked. So we have overlay the business cycle with ETH BTC. It's the same thing. Business confidence up, altcoins up. Business confidence wrecked, altcoins wrecked. Okay, it's got nothing to do with these bigger, wider cycles. In terms of bigger players out here in crypto and, you know, people's opinions on whether there's product market fit in one chain and is DeFi relevant or not out here. You know, just it's confidence, friends. Like if we're trying to predict, we're trading emotions. Yeah, we're trading emotions because people demand stuff when they're basically emotionally charged. You're joining networks on the internet, especially. There's no revenue and stuff out here. Okay, you know, ETH BTC ratio being down 70% since Vitalik dumped dog meme coins to go donate $1 billion to India. Like that tells you everything itself. That's a representation of soy, a return of the soy. Like dude, don't ever do this bullshit ever again, man. You dumped on the Degens to go, and like this is what the market did to you. See ya, down 70% since, you know. Degens, friends, and speculation. It's the heart of the chains, man. That's the whole reason we're in crypto. Is where you think about, you're a digital pioneer. You've left the fiat system, which has basically been rinsing everybody dry, because your only escape of poverty, pretty much for the average person, is you can't save, so you're forced to be turbo long an asset. So you could buy the S&P 500. The problem is it's growing at 7 to 10% per year. Let's say just say 10%. It's not even that much. But they're printing 7 in the year. So you're growing at 10, but they're printing at 7. So you're only gaining 3% per year purchasing power. Man, that's going to take you 30 freaking years to basically retire. And you've got to basically DCA every single week, every month for the next 30 years. Go and get stuffed. That's what everyone's saying. Your other alternative is to do leverage. Now, if you do leverage on stock market, you're going to get pretty much destroyed, and they won't even give you that much leverage. They'll only give you like, what, 2 or 3x max for stocks, max for the average person. You can't even do that, right? So your only other alternative is to buy a home, a house. They'll give you like 10x leverage, right? You put a 10% deposit, they'll give you 10x leverage. The problem is that's been going on for like 30 years. And in America, for example, it only grows at 5% per year. So that's dog shit. Then you have taxes and upkeep, a lot of other junk as well. In Australia, we grow at 10% per year. We're literally a massive house Ponzi. But as well, you're massive leverage, man. Once again, massive. That's like the market's like where they have wealth savings vehicles for you, but you're forced to take on huge leverage. Like, man, what if we get in and it's just like sucks for the next 5 years, It's insane. It's insane risk. What other alternatives do you have, friends? You know, we got crypto now. Crypto, you don't need leverage. Even though it's funny, the first thing we did was make leverage and then destroyed everybody. You don't need leverage out here. Yeah, that's very, very important to grasp. So that's ultimately where we're going, friends. Like crypto, it's here to stay. We still need it. We are part of the cycle, and it's still the best vehicle we have. That's why I've even made this chart with the 4-year growth rate of Bitcoin. Right, 165, 96, 67. I'm guessing 40% here. Why? Because you know, 40%, friends. This is from halvening to halvening. Yeah. If we get in the 2028 February, where the next halvening is, if we're growing up 40%, you're at $268,000. That's wild. That's 40%. What if we grow higher? I'm just guessing 40%. You know, I'm like, you know, 268 seems to be okay. So, you know, comparing the cycles by today's date, altcoins in 2017 and 2021, they were higher. We were going up. In fact, they were both in the positive. This is actually the first cycle where we head into the post-halvening year and we're down. That's for altcoins. That's how tough it is. That's how scum it is. What you can actually do, friends, I've gone to CoinMarketCap and I've gone to the earliest snapshot you can go. You can actually go to 28th of April 2013. This is it. So you have obviously these coins here. You have Litecoin. Obviously, Litecoin had already been made, and it's funny, its price was $4.30. So and then you have Peercoin, Namecoin. Obviously, most of them are poop and dead. I just want to show you the insanity of this. I know it's hard to see, but you have April 2023. This is our Peercoin, right? It was 38 cents. And then look what happened in Altseason Wave 2. This thing goes up to $7.80, but it would have been lower than this. Look at this. It was at pretty much 11 cents here. 11 to 12 cents. So that's actually huge, man. 11 to 12 cents. So you go from like, man, 15 cents up to 3-4, and that's Peercoin. That was actually poop. So all these things, I don't know exactly how they worked, but I'm sure you just mine them. You just get them for free, and then people still bought them. So you almost have like an infinite return. It just depends on your inflation and stuff out here just to get these, which is it's wild to think about. But that was the first cycle. So I just look at that data because I just want to see, is there some sort of pattern? And yeah, it is. But even back then, there was only like, what, 10 coins, and they just had the massive spike up. That's why, like, it's tough. It really is tough to believe that we're going to have, like, just a season where, like, every single coin in crypto goes up. There's not enough liquidity. They minted, like, I think they're adding, like, something ridiculous, friends, like $2 billion cash of, like, inflation. Something, I forgot the number. Like, it's a huge amount. Was it 20 billion? $20 billion of that's all the layer 2 of Ethereum, or that's when they add up all the token inflation for all these things. So yeah, that's most of crypto is very, very sad. That's what they are. They keep inflating, right? They release the token unlock. So they release a coin and they unlock it over time, and they consider it as passive income for everyone out here. It is sad, but that's just how it works. And some of them, they're going to pump really, really hard anyway, just because they're going to do their marketing campaigns around the unlocks, just like what FTX is doing right now. Yes, and so this is FTX has flipped red on the weekly super trend now. Here we have Bangerz. You're too poor to stay to Soylana girl's house. So as you get to see out here, friends. So whenever you see people bragging about you being poor, just, yeah, like that. I meant how many videos did I make here? When she literally made the video, I think somewhere, I forgot, like somewhere here. I forgot around here. And I was like, dude, like that's just, you know what time it is. So there you go, friends. Is the cycle broken? No. Does it suck? Yes. It ain't actually broken, just because, like, you don't know exactly how it's all going to play out and, like, how it's going to resolve itself. You don't know that. It does suck that, man. Can we get some freaking green candles of the year? My gosh. Can we, like, we had a big reversal here. This was Elon Musk shills Doge, big lightning rod moment. And here, if you want to know, this was XRP and Ethereum rocketing up. It's pretty much Ethereum's product market fit went bonkers. Ethereum went up here to launch ICOs and stuff out here. We haven't made anything this year. It's just been this cycle. It's just been like it's been pump fun JPEG trash. We've discovered meme coins and stuff out here, so we'll see how that plays out. They've diluted a lot of the bid there because it just made applications to basically rort everybody in pump fun, LA cabal, trash, and insider grifting. But still, I remain, look, I remain hopeful. That's it. Like I'm playing the cycle. Like it's not over till it's over. Like waiting till the time. And okay, you want to know? Hey, what happens if we're only? Look, if you say to me, hey, Somi, we're only others BTC. We are halfway here by the end of the year. What are you going to do? I'm not getting out. That's not euphoric to me. Yeah, that's not euphoric to me. I'll get out. Like this thing is going up over time. Yeah. If we get to the end of the year and we're not euphoric, I'm not getting out. Okay. I want those targets, and they're not like enormously. They're actually these are dog shit, by the way. This is actually a failure. This is pretty much going to make everybody a Bitcoin maxi, because look at it. You were 46% against Bitcoin. That's altcoins are 46% of Bitcoin size in 2021 top. Okay, so if we just get to around there and we go to 50 or 60%, that's still garbage. Like you waited 5 years just to go barely break the top by like 20%. You risk everything in your altcoins. You literally risk 100% of the downside. You lose all your Bitcoin value and you only gain like 20% on the upside. That'll be a horrific failure. So I'm not sure exactly how it's going to play out. But you know, Altseason wave in 2 outside of our control range. Just got to wait and see. Like, subscribe. Catch you soon.